Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And if you're not back, hey, yo, get out of the kitchen. Bring the popcorn, though. Bring the popcorn, because we still have the rest of A-Town Tidings Top 8. Moving through the losers bracket, going to bring you next to Nidus, who's been ready and ready. He's telling us he's ready to go. He's asking us.
He's asking us. He said, I'm good to go. I checked my buttons. I'm ready. I'm like, okay. We love that spirit. We love that energy. And that, I love he's a very passionate player. He enjoys this game. He loves him some Sam Show, and it's good to see him out here supporting and participating. And congratulations on him. We'll see if he can move forward against Mega Man's Ukio, who we saw a bit earlier there against Ace Uno's Charlotte. But
I was going to ask if he's actually locked into Ukio, which he is playing Charlotte, which is what he ended with.
All right. So next Nidus, known for that earthquake, y'all. Going with his tried true in Maine.
He's tried to venture through a couple of other characters, but like every time he looks at anything else, he says like, "It's the only character I want to play in anything right now."
Right. He loves him some Earthquake, one of the premier earthquakes out there in the Southeast. Nice.
In the Southeast and online as well. We like see him week after week competing in the Ronin Rumbles, getting pretty far in the bracket as well. So
yeah, a lot of top 8s under his belt for that. Good stuff to that. Shout outs to Ronin Runnable. All right.
I got clipping out of the air, and he got the dodge, dashing for the throw.
All right, gets the weapon flip. What do we get here? Nice. Trips him up.
Ooh. And I like that he pumped the brakes right there, because you might have thought that he knocked him down right there, but it was a quick recognition of the reset right there. A little bit of the scramble over the weapon. Can't pick up the sickle just yet.
Yep.
And he's getting tagged up for it, and there's
all
the
right,
break
there
that he
it
needed.
is. That jump C, y'all.
All the jump buttons.
All the jumps.
A little bit of the running slide, and I like that. Next to Nidus is very prone to sitting on his lead. Very disciplined player. And gets over Charlotte's low jump.
Oh, good call out, but unfortunately, I kind of understand that they tried to catch the chain maybe with the DP. Right.
Got him with another running slide.
Nice.
Skipping her way in.
All right, starts the engine. Gets the
a little bit of the fat roll mode, but there's no punishes on it. Especially since you've got to be ready for that to happen. And since he didn't see it for an entire round, possibly when he was looking at him earlier, just didn't know that it was on his mind. So have to be ready for it again. Looking for the far H's, nothing there.
Both of these characters, Earthquake and Charlotte, have some of the highest health values in the game. So that's why, sometimes you see him. Oh my God, gets the jumps. Okay, forces him to burst. Very critical situation here. He has to make this count. All right, nice. Just keeps it composed. Charlotte does have a lot of time on her hand here.
And I'm okay with him taking the throw into 2C right there. Like, a lot of people would think to go immediately into this, the weapon flip, but he had so much time left on his burst that he wanted to see if he can milk it out for a little bit more. The drop from the sky, nothing doing, but he gives him the space to pick up the weapon and get out of the corner.
He's out of there.
Threw up the deuces and got off the set.
Instant air butt drop. Okay. Nice. Good dodge there. Nice. All right.
Ooh, put it back.
Good call out on the DP.
But he needs some
gets
more.
the slide. What's the mix?
Oh, that's so bad for him right there. That was such a crucial situation for him. He was expecting Nexonitis to continue rolling it into the corner, but Nexonitis bravely took the cross-up roll, was willing to take the good old SNK mix-up, like the reverse mix-up, if you will, but was the path to success and the path to bigger land. That's what he needed.
All right.
And yeah, immediately going back to Ukio.
Going back to his tried and true main there, that Ukio. All right. So young man just thinking about it. A lot of things going on in that young man's head there.
So he's giving up like the really, really strong grounded pokes. Like he's giving up the Charlotte 5B, 2B. I was about to say C, but that would prove that I was a huge fraud because those are not her amazing buttons. But what he's getting is he's getting a 50-50 if he ever gets in Nexonitis' face. But he's getting more air control because Mega Man is one that likes using not just the instant Tsubami, but just like a jump Tsubami and a falling Tsubami.
Right.
So he'll have a lot more ways to contest Earthquake JC and a JB.
All right, but we'll see if Mega Man will take it. Okay, nice. Good Tsubami in.
A falling Tsubami covers like half the screen.
Okay.
Illusion
He's in the
slash.
corner. Tosses up some apples.
Yeah, that's something he's got to be real careful for. When he's playing around with the apples too much, especially in that spacing, he's not covering the roll. And he let Nexonitis out of the corner and is losing. So he's got to do everything again.
Oh
Gets
my
lit
God.
up, roasted in the oven.
Oh, that's unfortunate there.
And again, I love the discipline of Nexonitis from there. He sees Tsubame floating in his face, and instead of just saying, I want the SSM automatic, saves it for what could potentially be the last round.
Right. Nice. Gets a command grab here. All right.
I wonder if he would have actually wanted
sweet.
more from a regular throw, but, I mean, command throw's good nonetheless.
Nice. Okay. So now oh, try to go for it again. Forces it. Oh, wow. Interesting break. Okay.
Yeah.
So he has to make this count. Oh, no. I think he tried to go for another one, but unfortunately he missed input. Okay, nice. Knocks him down. Knocks the big guy down. Oh, okay. Instant.
See it happen to him again, but this is working out for Nega because he doesn't have to push the issue if he doesn't want to, but still trying to stick on top of Nexonitis, who gets pushed back by the JB. Ooh, he finds his way and can't really do anything with it. Gets the slide.
Right, nice. Oh, punish? No.
Not ready for it. I honestly have to check with the way that last one looked. I honestly have to check to see if it's even punishable because some of them might be fake. He went for a jab and it got blocked. So
perhaps a timing issue there, but nonetheless, Nexonitis is still on set point here.
It's looking really good. Starting the round off with a big JC, and he still has his rage.
Oh. Okay.
No punish on that.
Oh, nice. Gets the instant. Oh, try to go for another one there. Paying dividends right now. Naked Man putting in a lot of work. The big guy starts the motor.
Fade away JBs again. C's are going to be coming out sooner or later just to control long range. Yes, this is where it looks really hard.
Oh.
Yeah, again, the few times I've seen Nega look for the running B, the cross-up slash, I've wondered if he was really thinking about it because that move has so much recovery. It's the SSM punish on block, but it's the kind of thing where, like, your reward isn't that amazing, but you want to represent it from time to time because of what you can get from it, which is usually out of corners. You could say it's a mix-up, but it's really, you can't hit with it from the front side. So you have to know that somebody's just not ready for that. And with the way Nexonitis was moving, he wasn't sitting. He wasn't sitting there.
No.
So.
Constant movement, constant air control, taking advantage of those long-range buttons that jump C, jump V. Now, when he was on the ground, it was kind of a scramble a bit, I would say. Only reason why I say that is because he was doing a lot of the light roll, to try to contest to some buttons, but Nega Man was just sitting there just blocking. So I wasn't sure if maybe he was trying to get a read on him pressing a button, but Nega Man was just almost blocking it instantaneously. But however, there was no punish ready for it though. But I think that's something that can be taken to the lab. I know, depending on which version he's doing, I think he was just doing a light version. I don't know how that is on block. So that's just something to practice and take control in for the future. But nonetheless, congratulations to Nexonitis. He moves on into this bracket deeper as we dive deeper into this water. We're getting ready for our next match going on to have Rizzo going up against Big Bates. So we got some Charlotte going up against some Genjiro. And like you said, the number 2 headband has to make this long trek into this pool. A lot of monsters, a lot of sharks are down there, deep in those crystal blue waters there. So we'll see what he has, if he can deter Rizzo. Like I said, we saw Rizzo earlier going up against Painbot. He was using Yashimaru, so in that matchup, he was pretty content. I mean, he was just sort of just playing it a bit slow, just watching a lot of things he was doing as far as against that. So I think he has a good idea on how to approach it if he does make it past Bates. But we'll see how he does against this Genjiro, though.
Now, in the match I was saying earlier, in Painbot versus Rizzo, when I was saying that Rizzo was somebody who was beating Painbot, he lost to Bates that night. And usually, whenever Painbot and Bates make it down to 404, they typically take the 1 and 2 slot. So I'm fairly confident that Bates has seen both Rizzo, Yashimaru, and a Charlotte enough to where he's not going to get thrown off by a whole lot. Like, I don't think that. And the other problem is with what Yashimaru likes to do, which is trying to threaten with the double jump. Bates is the kind of person that's willing to step up, take the space, and challenge him with a DP. So, case in point.
Case in point, Raw.
He's got to have so many solid punishes to even deter Bates from doing it, but he's never going to take that away from him.
All right, air movement.
You remember back in the day when that was an overhead? Ooh, and that's actually something to be mindful of, because there's one thing that he's going to have to look for the DPs, but he's going to have to be so careful with his long poke, with his 5B, because Bates will just start deflecting for no good reason. I mean,
he puts it out there. There you go.
That's Bates.
Perfect example. Bates.
I say no good reason, but the real thing is he weighs the risk reward, and he values the reward he can get from it, especially with the 2C. But you just have to know he can flip it like a switch.
All right. Sort of keeping him at bay here.
Step
nice. Runs up to the command grab.
He barely got over to the other side. Yes.
Oh, no.
But yet,
okay, well.
He has to, because Rizzo's still winning. Ooh, gets the 2B on it. Big 2C, big Bates 2C. Taking the lead with it as well and running all the way to the other end of the shrine.
I can feel a DP coming in.
I don't know. There's 8 seconds left on the clock. He doesn't have to risk it at this point.
He doesn't. But then. Woo! Okay, all right. Chops overhead. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Now, the thing about Genjiro's records, depending on which versions he does, because you saw all of that didn't combo. Okay, well.
Forced the
wow.
yes.
Okay, forced, yeah. Did not want to deal with any of that SSM.
Thought there was going to be a run and throw there, but Rizzo pumped the brake. Big DP coming out on the other side.
Yep.
And that's going to waste all of the time.
All right. Rizzo have to rely on his nooch on this one.
He still got an SSM, but like this is so hard for him. Big 2C again.
All right.
And see, that's something I wanted to point out at the end of the last round. Bates is having so much reserve against the double jump because Rizzo's jumping in places where he probably should be getting DP, but either Bates can't see the spacing or he just doesn't want to risk it at that point. But I'm holding my breath because a lot of people would be taking more chances. Nice denial of the Rekka, but still got caught leaving the corner. And a throw.
Nice. All right. Hopefully, even life on here, though. It was definitely still doable for Rizzo, though.
Fade away,
yeah. Bakaga, yes.
The punish on
the pokes.
Oh, but he lost the lead, actually.
Block.
So it's going to get into the crunch time again. 18 seconds. Bates.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
Pretty classic play at the end of a round where you try to backdash, full screen, and coax them to come at you. You're trying to intercept them with something real quick, like running A's, running B's, running slides, stuff like that. Unsettle them, make them unsure of how to approach you or when to approach you.
Right. Let's see if Rizzo can shake that off, get back into this match here. Wow, run the DP.
I mean, with the way Rizzo was.
Yeah, he knew. Yeah, because he was already in the air. So.
Okay. And it's send.
Nice. Oh, okay. We'll take that.
It's still a good punish.
Yeah, still a good punish. That right. Yep. He still can keep SSM. Still has his bar here.
Bates got so much out of his rage right now. Now the question is if he's going to be able to defend Rizzo's throughout this round. 30 seconds, looking for a little bit of a whiff punish possibly. Run a throw, but it's a command throw, so no punish can happen.
A lot of hesitation on Rizzo's side, though. He's not really pressing the issue where he could be.
Both matches we've seen him in so far, his rage game has not been good. Honestly, like he's probably gotten the least out of everybody so far in the top 8.
Yeah, it's like he's second guessing himself. Yeah.
And you want to talk about second guessing right there. Seeing a 2C whipped and tried to respond back with a C of his own, got caught in a Rekka and finds himself one round away from getting set to spectator mode.
Bakaga again.
But the big thing about, like, you saying Bakaga right there, which, I mean, he is deflecting, but what's Rizzo doing on the other side? Like, there it is.
Yeah, force him to burst, yeah.
Oh, he's getting desperate. He's looking for the running C's.
Oh, my God, the bravery, yo. Brought up command grab.
He shook him off his game, though. Like, the first time he went to running C, he got that stuff, immediately turns around and command throws him, DPs him again. Like, Bates is in Rizzo's head at this point.
Pretty much. In the driver's seat right now. Rizzo struggling to find some answer. Oh, my God, that would have been big, yeah. All right, allows Rizzo to live for another day. Still gets it, wow.
His day might
Putting
be
the
done.
cards on the table, runs up, grab again. Hits the knockdown here.
He was looking for the unblockable there, and Rizzo jumped away. Can't get away from the universal overhead, and with 2 straight games, Bates is going to be moving on.
All right, that was quite the set there. We saw a lot of uncertainty from Rizzo. I don't think he really had a set game plan to fight Bates. I would say it was sort of just like he would walk forward and then like walk back and then jump and not really trying to find some way to get some form of offense going. But when you're not really pressing any buttons or doing anything to put some sort of threat on the screen, why would you have any fear of just doing what you got to do?
I would say he had a plan.
What was the plan?
The plan, he was using a lot of double jumps to try to bait and coke reactions out of Bates. Now, the big problem that I saw is that it's something that I kind of point out to a lot of people where you're playing with one game plan for longer than you need to. And it wasn't too long. It wasn't like a grossly long time like an entire game. But it's the fact that Bates was going from strategy to strategy, from exchange to exchange. It's like, I'm looking to see what's happening on the ground. Bakaga, nothing there. So what does that mean? You're not poking at me where you're at. You're in the air. Let me try to challenge you in the air. I DP'd. Are you up there? Yes or no. If you're not up there where you're at, you're still on the other side of the screen. You didn't punish me. I have this space. I get to walk you down. And eventually, I get to take that game away from you. So I wholeheartedly believe Rizzo did have a plan, but he just couldn't flip fast enough from plan to plan. And that's allowed Bates to move on to yet another stat screen against another opponent.
Another stat screen.
Yeah.
Shout out to production.
Oh, man. This time, trying to see what card he can pull out of his deck against the big Earthquake Man by Nexonitis.
Nexonitis versus Big Bates. This is a classic match. Last time I actually saw this match, interesting tale of the tape here for this one. They were at Gronette Brawl, one of our local here.
That GB.
That GB is when we saw the birth of Dark Bates. The birth of Dark Bates. They Nexonitis ended up winning the set, and there was like no handshake. He tried to shake his hand, and he just walked away. Woo. I was like, yo. Okay, that was the birth of Dark Bates.
You were mad.
He was mad, yo. Big man. All right, so we'll see if anything has changed between these two gentlemen. Of course, experience-wise, these guys have played a lot of matches, a lot of different players since then. So maybe the meta has changed a bit between the two, but we're getting ready to find out right now.
Like, I'm pretty sure they've played each other quite a few times because that GB was a long time ago. I think it was still in the first patch. But if nothing else, we have to remember who won that tournament, what character he won with, and who he rooms with. That was Painbot winning with Earthquake, who rooms with Bates. So you know he gave him the 4-1-1 after the fact.
Right. All right, here we go. Nexonitis versus Big Bates. This is loser semis.
First blood going to a long-range 2C.
All right.
5C on the top side.
Not my way.
I don't know about that.
Well, it gets him out of the corner. Well,
he's not in the corner.
He's not in the corner, but he creates some space. Oh, punish.
Yes.
Yo, the big man with the big punish. SSM Nexonitis with the awareness. Big damage. And that's going to take it. Oh, my gosh. Yo.
Hey, he's kind of good.
He's ready. He's ready.
Now he has to see. Yeah, this is the problem with it, though. With the way he took it, he starts Bates and Rage, so he has to be ready for the onslaught.
Right.
And you saw Bates going right back to the record, because even though he got it punished with an SSM, guess what can't happen in round 2? An SSM punish. So he gets a nice half-bar lead to start things off, but the Rage is over, the ball is in Nexonitis' court.
Right. The big guy can take a few hits here and there. Like I said, a character with a lot of health.
Ooh. A lot of health and a lot of space, but Bates likes fighting out of the corner. Gets his punish on it.
There you go. Gets the punish off of that. Good stuff for Bates. Lights in the records here. Counter hit version, so gets the full hits too. Nice.
It's a trade that even though
The
Bates
full screen dash KO.
Yeah, I was going to say, even though Bates got knocked down in that trade, he'll gladly take it because he got pushed away and he's able to roll away. You see what the biggest weakness of Earthquake. That is a big man. And that means he ain't fast. Bates still playing with a lot of bravado because, again, with the way round one ended, that gives him the green light to do a lot of things he normally wouldn't.
Bates still has his SSM at the ready too. Puts the card. Oh!
Hey, man.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that should be a BB tag, right?
Full conversion. Good damage right there by Bates. All right, just backs up a little bit. Back and forth.
Over there, down back into dear life.
Yep. The chip. Yo.
He's going to need a lot more than that, though.
Yeah.
Overhead that don't knock down. Wasn't ready for the raid ZP. Not enough to take the round, but with running out of the corner, it looks so good. Hesitated.
DP.
It's so good.
It's good.
Because
it's good.
Like everybody has this big reel back, but you have to remember, even if it's blocked, what's going to happen? He's not getting SSM, he's not getting weapon flip, and he's not getting eSIM. So what's going to happen to him
worst? What's the worst he could take? Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
I was about to I was about to say, whoa, what? Nah. I've only known Bates to play one character, huh?
Bates, you mean Nexonitis?
Nexonitis? Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, Bates has played more than one character.
Really?
Yeah, he's played Jubei.
He's played Jubei?
Yes.
It's been a while since I've seen his Jubei now.
He played Jubei recently against Painbot. That's actually what made Painbot go to Tam when they were playing down at Reboot.
Okay.
Bates.
Macon.
Yeah.
In the Macon territory. That's your neck of the woods.
Uh-huh.
All right. So here we go.
But, yeah, still having our same matchup. Just going over to the wheat fields. This is happening in game 2. Sharp reaction to the card being thrown out.
Nexonitis trying to make something happen to stay alive in this.
He's doing pretty good so far. I mean, still early into game 2, but he's got the equal amount of damage, but more importantly, he has the space to work with. So when he gets a lead, if he gets a lead, he has a lead right here, he can start playing a spacing game, trying to see if Bates will hang himself.
Right.
You see he's starting to fade back a little bit before he starts his offense. Jumps away from the record, but doesn't get a big punish.
The fade away. Oh, if he had blocked.
He blocked the first hit, but it was a multi-hit DP.
All right, let's hit the rock. Oh, nice. Oh, good reaction to that. That's backdash.
Ooh, where you going? Pumped the brakes on him, brought the arm down, the train arm down. Don't cross the rail.
God. Oh, wow.
And that has to hurt Nexonitis' mind so much because,
okay, all right.
So the thing is, he got the knockdown, and he's walking back. He's looking for the DP, and there was no DP there. I don't know if Bates is like the scumbag like I think of, where it's like, I see you look for something, I want to hit you with it later to make you think that you just have no clue when it's coming. But it's recognition. Didn't work out for Bates, though, but they're both paying attention to each other very meticulously.
Ooh! Okay. He takes the SSM. He takes it. Yeah.
Because this is only round 2, and he won the first one, so it's okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to trade his rage for it, or his burst for it. Because he still gets the rage, and he can make a pretty big play if he can get up. Sniped out of the sky. Now it's looking kind of rough for Nexonitis in round 2, but let's see what is the big man battle plan.
Walking forward.
I'm surprised he got the block out in time. Jumps over the fat breath. And he didn't finish the record.
Running K again.
He was not looking to finish the record. He was only looking for it to get out of the corner. And I don't even know if you can late cancel it like that. But it still worked out in Bates' favor. Here we are in round 3.
All right. Both players playing it slow.
Oh
my God! Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, that's DP. Yo!
It wasn't that bad. Relax.
No, that is bad. Please.
No, it wasn't that bad. Relax.
Please. Sir, do you see this amount of...
He was full screen. He got, like, clipped by a C. Relax.
There's no relaxer.
Okay.
There's no chill on
Okay.
this. Not on this.
Okay.
We're going to hear about this.
Okay.
We're going to hear about this.
Not really, but okay.
Yes, we are. Please. Yo, Nexonitis is not having that. Oh, big putt. Okay, good dodge. Oh, he didn't block the last.
That's very brave of him right there. Look for the unblockable. He gets it. Gets the weapon flip because there's no burst. That should be
the game, and that is the game. Yep. That is the game, yo. Okay, he's
just wanted to tilt him. I mean, I guess I could see that, but not really. Okay, sure.
I don't know what's going on, yo.
Huh?
Okay. All right. Congratulations to Big Bates. It does move on here, and
come on, keep going.
What? Okay. All right. We're gonna pretend we didn't see that. All right. All right. So congratulations to Big Bates. He does move on into that bracket that will be, I believe, losers finals here. He moves on. So because that was loser semis. So he moves on to losers finals. But we're gonna go up to the upper half of the pool. We're gonna get our winners finals. Ace Uno going up against Pain Bot.
Oh,
all right.
They can't even get him. They can't even get him sitting on a. They don't know where they're supposed to sit.
A lot of people are screaming at him at once, trying to figure out what's going on here.
It is
like which side you want, yo. I want this side, yo.
It is so bad because they just want to sit down and play.
They want to play some Sam Show, yo.
Like I'm as confused as they are. Like, flip the names and make it. I don't know.
Okay.
But this is actually a pretty common match in the state, but it's a common match in Central Georgia.
Oh, I was about to say you about to play Paintbot.
I happened the first time as well, but this is a very common match at Reboot because Ace is clearly the strongest Sam Show player in Central Georgia and Middle Georgia, right? So he's come up against Paintbot time and time again in winners finals, right?
Not the first time these two have met.
No, not at all. But the only difference is instead of being tucked in the backside of the Reboot barcade, Ace has come up to Access Replay to see if he can extend his domain and take a grand final spot away from Painbot. Now, I think it's been a while. I don't even know if Ace has seen Painbot's Tam Tam. Because again, the last when Painbot switched to Tam Tam, this was in response to Bates at Reboot, excuse me. So Ace had no factor into that. He was still dealing with Halmara at the point. Halmara and the Basura. Some of us already forget that Painbot was playing Basura for a bit.
Yep, he was playing some Basura for a bit there.
So this might be the first time that Ace has been matched up against Tam Tam Tell him.
Okay. Tam Tam Tell him?
Tam Tam Tell him.
Tam Tam Tell him. Okay. All right, here we go. Winners finals 3 out of 5 here.
Both characters that, for the most part, have the same agenda. I want to play like range 2, range 3.
Range. Yep. Range.
Pretty strong pokes and everything. But that also means they're very susceptible to getting deflected by each other. Denies the slide.
Fade away.
And Painbot looking to run away with it a little bit. Again, that's Painbot representing the Tam Tam, Ace with the Charlotte.
Right. You got the name switch there, but we'll get that fixed out for you. All right. Has Rage. Try to go for a read there. Nice. Okay. Confirms into it. It's a weapon flip here. What do we get? What's the mix? Oh, just picks it up. Okay.
Yeah.
He's willing to take the damage.
Yeah, and especially because it's Charlotte, H is, again, not the strongest, and mistiming on the tri-slash just gave him all the reason to challenge Ace at that point. And Painbot was perfectly content.
All right.
You know what's actually really impressive about that?
Yeah.
It is like, all right, so he did 3 light attacks. Ace just blocks all of those.
All right, it's the Rage here. All right, so Rage no longer a factor.
Yeah, didn't really get anything from it, but he got some space, so he'll gladly take it. Because, again, he just wants to poke him to death. So
Look at that range he's playing at, though. What?
That's one of the flaws of Tam Tam. Everybody knows that. Relax.
Okay.
Tam Tam does have quite a few blind spots on his normal, but not on his grab. Perfectly cool with that because Ace is down around, so he can't lose his weapon at this point. Is ready for the block. It just takes the Eason to make sure he makes it to round 3.
Signed, sealed, and delivered, yo. Shale.
This is going to be a hard one for Ace. Doesn't have the rage to threaten with in this round. Gets a deflect, but he's not.
But unfortunately, he tried.
Painbot, no. You don't know why Painbot is laughing at him. All right.
What?
I have to catch you with that in the round. We got to keep
explain
going.
That. Yeah, explain that later. All right.
Painbot's going to rub that in his face. Oh man. I know, Coach is in the chat laughing right now. We know what's up with that. But
Coach has no mercy. Yeah. Nice.
But still pressing forward is Ace. I say pressing forward, but he's backdashing.
All right. It's a knockdown here.
That's a trade he'll take. That one is clean, though, so he doesn't want that.
Booga!
One of the few times you will ever see Tam Tam land his SSM.
Yep.
So the thing that was so sad is Ace got the deflect, right? And you see him run up and he does a jump kick. He missed the SSM. He missed an SSM because he's still playing. Is he still playing on pad? Yes, he's still playing on pad. He is a stick player, but he has been playing on pad through all of Sam's show because he's too lazy to fix his stick. He has bought the parts to mod and fix his stick, but he won't do it. And he loses very often to Painbot because he misses SSMs.
Oh,
yes. So that is not
God.
the first time that's happened. That's actually not like the third time it's happened. It's pretty common.
The lore. Yo, Coach.
And we're not going to let him live that down. He's going to go back home. He's going to put that together tonight. I know it. But for now, he's going to have to take hit after hit from Painbot.
Because he doesn't want to fix his stick?
Yes. He's too lazy to fix his stick.
Yo, I can't, yo.
Literally bought one of the
He bought the parts to fix it, but just never.
Yeah, he has one of the modding kits, one of the easy modding kits. Won't put it together, but he's paying for it now. Every time he gets tagged by Tam Tam.
Tam Tam, tell him, yo.
This Tam Tam works at Brooks. Put the Brook board in there, man. That's what he's telling them.
He's like, yo, man, fix your stick, man.
Easy
fix your
connects.
Stick.
Easy harness.
Good block there.
Optimal punish because, I mean, it's Tam Tam.
It's Tam Tam.
It's like he's not going to SSM and he didn't have the time for the light one, but still Painbot's well aware of what's happening. Ooh, yes, sharp reaction. Very sharp reaction to the neutral jump right there. Yep. And pushes the ball. Again.
I like, you know what?
That's a classic setup.
That's classic.
That's a Japanese Tam Tam setup. You get a weapon flip, you immediately look for the whatever you want to call it, the sword spin.
The sword spin, just.
So there are a few ways out of it, but if you don't know the specific responses to it, you're either going to get hit, lose a lot of damage, you're going to take a lot of chip, and get pushed away from your sword.
Exactly.
So
it's a pretty good setup. Yeah.
But collecting everything and getting into round 3. Kind of seeing that Ace doesn't really have an answer for this Tam Tam. It's looking really rough for him. Finds his way and gets a punish on the 2C, but immediately gets pushed out by a hail of buttons.
Right. Nice. Good pushback there.
And the thing was, Ace jumped over the first normal, so he could have got like a higher jump in, but he wanted the deep one, and that gave Painbot the time to put the stance break on him.
Okay. The fadeaway. JC.
And he got the punish as well.
Nice.
So many things working in Painbot's favor.
Oh, try to go for the command grab out of the way. He's jumped out of it.
But he did, again, like he got away from it. It's cool, but he didn't get a huge punish from it. So that's not deterring Painbot. That's not closing the gap. It is still making it so much harder for Ace because now he lost his rage.
Oh, my.
Jeez.
Oh, that C. All right. Painbot sitting on potential set point here. Could be moving it. There we go. Gets the SSM. That's what we were looking for. He said, I don't need no stick for this. But he does. Okay. All right. Stabbed him in the no-no region. All right. Oh, huh? Okay, blocks it.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of room.
I was about to say, you just said, yeah.
It's Charlotte. What's she going to do?
She's going to run up the.
That was the big punish for Charlotte. That's the problem.
All right.
Yeah.
That works. Ooh.
Catching one of those extended hurt boxes out there, just sticking the needle into the 5B. Good looks.
All right, Ace is trying to find some way to stay alive here in this winter finals. Pain by already up 2 games here.
Big 2C.
Nice. Gets the thrust to the corner. Trigonometry. Spins.
He didn't have a DP behind that.
Yeah. All right, nice. Both rage activated. Nice run up. Okay. The fade away again.
And that's the second time he's seen that, and he hasn't had a punish on there. It's really big because that would have been a rage punish. Gets the JC on the back side. DP, that's going to be not everything. You know,
Pain has rage. I mean, he still has rage, yeah.
Painbot wishes he could have SS'd him that. He wishes he was playing any other character in the game right now, so he doesn't have to deal with this. And
oh my God, he had rage. Had rage, yo. I think if he had popped, it would have deterred him from doing that, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. All right.
It's possible.
All right. Ooh. Looks like we are going to stand by for a quick interview. We have here.
Finals against Ace Uno. How you feeling, Bates?
I'm feeling good, man. I got to fight these 2 terrible matchups, but, you know, I'm about to get it done.
So you play Genjiro after nobody else is playing him because he got hit a few times in the patch. How you feel about Genjiro currently?
I think Genjiro's still solid. I think his real flaw is that all the good characters just beat him so clean that he's kind of like almost not irrelevant almost, but he still has some good matchups and he can still fight.
Okay. How do you feel about this game overall, and why do you play this game? What does this game mean to you?
As you know, I play a lot of different games, but this game just feels, I don't know. So what I want out of a fighting game is to feel like player interaction, and I want us to both feel like when we're done with the set that we both actually just fought each other, and, you know, we're both satisfied with how we ended it, you know, how it ended. So for me, playing this game, everything that happens, I feel like it's very clear to me. And it's less about frame data and all that stuff and more about interactions between players.
Okay. The conversation. Shout out, Mike Ross. So how do you feel about your opponent you're about to fight?
They both play cheap characters, but they better block. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to try to hit them with everything.
All right, you heard it here first. They better block. All right, now we're going back to the game. Big Bates versus Ace Uno.
Okay.
All right, that let us dive a little deep into the top 3 mentality here. We're getting ready to get to a conclusion, but before we get to that, we got a little thing to show off here. Why don't you show the good folks at home what these top 3 competitors are competing for here?
I mean, you got to keep talking. I'm the one showing.
Well, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny medal. Oh no, I had a Sam Show theme song, but I just lost it.
Wow. Yeah, have top 3 medals for first, second, and third place for A-Town Tidings. Put a lot of effort into this, trying to see who is going to be taking the bronze medal right now, seeing who is going to move on and fight Painbot for a chance at the gold. You saw we had the interview with Bates, and I'm thinking we're gonna have enough. No, we're just getting it. Yo, hold on.
What?
Hold on. Let's think about this for a second.
What?
Bates gets an interview, all right? Where's Ace's interview? Yo, there's some bias here. Hold on.
So Ace ain't get no interview?
Oh man, hold on. Yo, Keep it in the Data
So-
family. Is that what happened, huh? Data gets
What?
an interview,
What?
and Middle Georgia don't
Wait,
get an
wait,
interview.
wait, wait, wait.
There's no
Wait,
way.
wait.
That's
No,
what
no, no.
happened.
No bias. Hold up.
No
Let
bias.
me talk to production, y'all.
Nah.
Let me talk to production, y'all.
Oh my God.
Yo, Ace can't get an interview?
Oh my God.
Hold up.
He's got to fight for his interview.
Really?
He's got to fight for his interview.
Oh.
He's got to fight for his interview.
No. Oh no.
All right,
You
let's
hate
go
to see it
Ace.
happen.
Let's go Ace.
Now I'm biased, yo. Now I'm biased towards Bates.
What? Towards Bates?
I'm biased towards Bates because Ace didn't get his chance, yo.
So you going for Bates?
Yeah, we got the same name, so I'm going for Ace, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's Ace Prime. That's
Ace-
That's Ace Prime.
Ace Prime?
The original Ace.
C.
The second one. I am the second Ace.
That's why you're sitting with me, man.
That's exactly why I'm here with you. Yeah.
I'm so mad now that I think about that. But still, we have to keep it fair and square
Hey, man.
as we go into the losers finals of A-Tau Titan again. Whoever takes the L here is going to get this nice bronze medal. Whoever gets the win is realistically getting a shot back at Pain Box. It's either going to be his roommate or his rival from a little further south. Let's get it.
All right.
Nice start from Ace. Okay.
All right. So here we go for our losers finals here. Ace Uno going up against Big Bates, who got an interview, but Ace ain't getting no interview. All right, here we go.
Oh, man.
Oh man, we got to hear about this, y'all.
I'll worry about it later. Good punish on the running A. Solid chop as well. And that chop like a third of his life while making it so hard for Ace.
Yep.
Well, let's see if he can work himself out of this. He's seen this scenario so many times against Bates. He's been successful a few times. It's not easy, though. It's the JC, but it's not deep, so he doesn't get it confirmed from it.
Yep.
Sad that he didn't make it over the hurdle. And he gave up a lot of space with that as well. But he didn't want to give Bates a chance to threaten his wake-up, so.
All right, trigonometry's on the screen there. It runs up.
Yeah, but this is going to be a really tall order.
Now, he jumps out of. Okay.
The important thing is he got out of the corner. There's only 10 seconds left on the clock, and that's a Charlotte. She doesn't do the most damage, especially without raid. Nice. Caught him. Gets to the other side. Catches him low again.
6 seconds on the clock. 6 ticks. All right. Here we go. Big Bates.
That's gonna be a big telling thing throughout the entire set. Is if Ace is losing, even if he's walking Bates into the corner, he's got to find a response to the cross-up Rekka. Because Bates ain't coming back. He ain't ever coming back. Ooh.
Nice. It's the slide here. The cross-up?
Didn't have enough depth to get the conversion again.
Try to go for the get. Wow. A little bit more patience there. Ace could have had something huge going. Nice. Still gets the control and corner control.
He's still doing pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
That's just a lot again. Because those were 2 whiffs in his face and there was no response.
All right, gets the throw. All right.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. Bates not afraid to let the pull the trigger, yeah.
It's another one of the scenarios where, like, if he gets hit deep, he can't do that anyway. And so the only way he's going to get punished is if Ace takes the jump in and then chooses to block afterwards. Not a lot of people are going to do that.
Nice. This is the light one.
This is interesting, though. Yes, Ace is asking to lose. Because look at the life. Ace is winning, and he's trying to keep Bates pinned into the corner. He's not trying to play the range game.
What?
Spooked him. Yeah.
Scooped him.
He spooked him out of his block.
All right, okay,
because
all
he
right.
runs up in his face. Typically, you're looking for a throw. And if you're looking for a throw, you're either going to dodge or you're going to jump. If you jump, that's where you get DP. So even if Bates lost that round, he got a lot of good information out of Ace in that alone.
All right, weapon flips. Oh, okay.
Doesn't want to lose his weapon right now. Oh. Big punish. There it is.
The SSM.
Oh, you know something really crucial about this? That was SSM. So he still has a little bit of his range right there. He went for the easy, nothing doing. But he still has the lead.
He got the run to DP. Yo, the counter hit's going to do a little bit extra damage. All right, does it again.
This is still okay for Ace. He just needs to chill out for a second.
Yeah.
Because even though he doesn't have his weapon, he doesn't specifically need it. That is the scary thing about it right there. Now he could just lose his life. He's not even going to get a chance to go back to his weapon. Cross up Rekka all the way down. And Bates was stonewalling, lets him out of the corner, steps up, takes the throw, weapon flip.
Again. Yeah, that should. Is that? Okay,
I don't know.
so,
Yeah, it was a throw. It was scaled.
Oh, the run up throw. Bates playing absolutely out of his mind right now. The comeback, yo, that was beautiful, yo.
It's a comeback, but at the same time, he was still in a good position. That's slow. That was slow, yes.
Slow.
He's outraged.
Hey! SSM no longer on the table for both players, yo. That worked out for both of them.
You know, I know them both well enough that I can tell them they need to get good.
Oh, you do? You're definitely blowing it up in chat, yeah. All right, nice.
And there we go. That's what I was looking for in the first round.
Okay.
When Bates was throwing the 2Cs in that same spot, and Ace was just letting him have it for free. Fade away JC, and you have to see there's a little bit of a change before the scramble started. Ace took the JC, and he recognizes that he doesn't have the depth, so he's opting to block and see if there's any DPs there. He does get the chip. He does get the round.
All right. Ace.
See, that's what I'm talking about. He's getting the jump-ins, but now he's not trying to push the issue. He's trying to see if there's another DP coming out afterwards.
Nah, he's paying attention to what Bates is doing now a little bit. Bates known for just letting it rip, yo.
Taking a little bit of meter with the just block.
Yep.
Oof, the range game. Caught him being a little too eager. Gets a little bit of life, but not the lead, though.
All right. Back forth a little bit here. Okay. Nice for the mix option here. All right. Crouch for the heavy.
Get to the backside.
Cross up. Nice. Backs off.
I'm more confused why there wasn't a block there out of Bates. But
Okay. Ace looking a little bit more comfortable into the driver's seat here.
Ooh, yeah. Bates was over there
okay.
swinging
That's
for
a
it.
thrust. All right. Activate.
And that's going to hurt. Yeah, that's going to hurt because that was a fresh Easton runs it.
Run up slide.
That was a mix-up. And he was looking for a DP there. Nothing doing, but still has a lot of room to work with. Not a lot of time for Ace to make this comeback. Again, he's probably going to need 2 hits. Even if he gets a throw, Charlotte's not the most damaging, so throw, weapon flip wouldn't have done it. Rage is gone.
All right. Rage no longer on the table for him, yeah. Not still very doable for Ace here.
Oh, totally. He's got the resources to work with.
Right.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, Ace.
3-piece special. That one wasn't as juicy, though.
All right, back up.
And something to keep in mind about that, though, even though Bates got the damage from the record, it's not the most damaging thing. It's just pushing the match. Oh, he wanted a card.
Okay, yeah.
He wanted a card.
All right, nice. All right, so sweep here. Back up. Ace still has rage on his side right now. See if he tries to press the issue, sort of applying a little bit of pressure on Bates here.
See, this is the questionable thing. I was about to say, he doesn't really need to, but he's kind of coaxed into it because of the rage. Lost the lead because of it. Can't get a punish because that's a command throw. Can't get there in time, but he still has to get in there at some point in time. 18 seconds left on the clock. Big punish on the running A. And 15. Runs into the 2C. Yes.
Gosh. Oh.
Yeah, that's Bates.
Unfortunately.
And see, that was one of those
The
situations.
rage meter sitting there, unfortunately, cannot be used at that time.
Are you talking about the burst?
I'm talking about the burst, yeah.
Yeah, because the rage is what got Ace into a problem in the first place. Like, if he would have sat on his lead, that wouldn't have happened. He would have been able to keep control and force Bates to come to him. But again, like, you don't want to just let that go to waste.
Yeah, yeah.
And while he was running in, he lost a good chunk. He lost the lead to the first big 2C, and then he had to play at Bates' tempo. But here we are, Bates trying to see if he can keep Grand Finals up in Atlanta, sitting 2-0. Doesn't have
Okay,
for that. Nobody's been able to punish that. Not with the SSM.
All right, SSM no longer on the table here for Bates.
No DP.
Sort of gives Ace some breathing room.
We say give him breathing room, but how many times did Bates just jump back in the corner with no response?
All right, swords thrust, trigonometry thrown out on the screen.
Oh, yeah. That's something you can never leave in front of Bates, an opportunity to hit 2C, because you will give him a chance to see himself on set point.
2C. Oh, good jump back there. All right.
No response. Too slow.
Yeah.
Fading away. Yeah,
Right,
Bates is getting so much confidence with how everything's been panning out. He's allowed to move around for free. He's allowed to swing and not get checked. Ooh!
Nice counter hit. All right, jumps out of that. Oh, opportunity for a DP. Could have done the light version. Has the card on the table.
Yeah, Ace just has no confidence in his offense as well. Because where Bates is getting stronger, Ace is seeing these opportunities that he's been missing time and time again, and he doesn't want to risk a whole lot. He still has the lead, but this round could possibly be done if he finished that combo.
Yeah. All right, nice. All right. Ugh.
He didn't burst that. I almost think he should have bursted that. Because even though this is possible for him, it's very hard.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ops to just.
It's a choice he had to make.
Hey! All right.
Paid off for him, but again, like, Ace finds himself in so many bad situations where he has to make these jacked up choices.
That's just the tell of the tape for these matches here.
Yeah.
2C.
I mean, there was a trade right there, but Bates will gladly take that. Off his back foot, gets the DP, gets out of the corner as well. 2C again.
All right, that's a fourth here. Nice, good defense. Go for command grab.
Yeah, just a little too slow on that, believe. I don't know how that setup's supposed to pan out, but clearly didn't work the way you wanted it. Yeah, it's looking very rough for Ace. He feels it as well. A little desperation as he charges all the way in.
All right, imagination.
Yes, I like the choice. I was thinking he needs the backup just to make sure to keep Bates contained, but still looking very hard.
Yeah,
Overhead, one more hit.
He has to burst. He has to.
He doesn't want to just do it at this point, though. Like he needs to at some point in time, but he can't just do it raw in this ring.
Oh my God, that was.
He just did it! Use the invincibility of SSM Ace Prime!
Ace Prime, yo.
Oh, my yo.
Numero uno.
He's not going down without a fight, bro.
He is putting it all on the line. I didn't see that coming.
Nobody in this room
I
saw
did
this
not see that coming. Everybody was looking shocked like, yo, this is some good-ass sham show.
But even with that, even as shocking as that was, as clutch as that was, that doesn't change the whole make of this set so far. That was one lucky break. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's very good.
It's sad that he got crossed up so he couldn't put another SSM on him, but he got a good punish.
Right. Bates trying to press the issue. You see how Bates is being a little bit more aggressive on his offense now?
That tends to happen when Bates finds himself in scenarios like that where like he loses a close match. I feel like he kind of plays with his emotions a little bit in the beginning of the next game, but on the other end of the spectrum, he did have rage while that was going on, and he still needs to make the comeback because he's a little down on life. Not too far down. He's winning now, but he had the reasons to go for those things. But here we are starting to get down into the crunch again as we're in orange life. 16 seconds left on the clock. We're not going to see any more rage for the rest of the round. And I spoke with the record, but it isn't deep enough to get the full
rest
set.
of it, yeah. 10 seconds on the board.
Getting kind of crazy, and Ace feels a little bit of the pressure. Getting caught again, and yo!
Oh, my
2C
God.
or not 2C?
2C, please.
Solid punish.
All right, we're back in this scenario again. Bates sitting on set point.
And another thing to keep in mind, since he's doing it to flex, he's still sitting on his SSM. Oh, it's just really unfortunate for Ace as he lost a lot of his rage time on the ground. He doesn't want to just charge back in there, so he's possibly going to have – he got a little bit of it. But he's going to probably play the rest of this round without the damage boost on it.
Oh. Oh, no. Okay, so let me get the rest of it.
I'm confused why nobody decided to put the super secret move out there, but okay.
All right, Injo's. Another 2C attempt.
That's one of the harder ones for him to do, because you have to be like in the range to get around the light thrust, but you still have to have the timing for it, knowing that you could be blocking an M or an H. More likely an M.
All right, Bates is sitting there.
Sitting in his favorite spot. And he's sitting there for a really long time. It's long enough to get the lead, and he records out of the corner. Now the chase is on, and this could be the last chase of Losers Finals. 6 seconds left on the clock, and he jumps in.
He has to stop the timer.
Yes.
He has to stop the timer.
Oh, he can just take it right here. That's
Oh!
it. That's it. That's
Oh,
it.
my.
And he
Yo,
blocks the DP.
clutch!
That
The
was,
clutch!
it was so greedy, but it pays off. Because he held on to it, he finds himself on a break point, and he still has all of his resources intact.
See, that's why he's up here and I'm over here. Yo.
Yeah, man.
Because we always hit that. We love to hit that panic button, yeah.
Took his legs out from under him, but still wants to play from across the screen, wants to sit on the lead, wants to see how much life he can milk out of Ace. Bates looking so strong over there on the right.
Oh, command grower. With opportunity here.
And I don't think I've seen Ace really challenging 2C recoil, but at the same time, I haven't seen him block too many 2Cs. So I'm getting snatched up with the command throw. Really strong series for Bates. Has him on a solid lead right here. I feel Ace really needs to get something done with the rage. Like, I know I'm asking a lot for him, especially since it's gone now.
Trying to find somebody to get in, knocking on the door.
Yes. Didn't get the block in time.
Okay. Oh, no.
This is really dangerous for him. Yes, offensive. Because either he's going to finish it or he's going to go into game 5. It's perfectly fine for him. Cooking him, steps up, snatches him, throws him over to the spectator seats. Big Bates is going to once again find himself in grand finals against his own roommate.
Pain, but waiting in the wing, observing, watching the madness. Good stuff. Congratulations to Ace Uno for getting that 3rd place. And we're going to get the interview that many of the fans, the diehard fans in the chat, I've been wanting to hear the thoughts of Ace Uno. We're going over there.
Okay, we're here talking to Ace Uno coming off that very hard-fought loss there. Out in 3rd place in Losers Finals. How are you feeling?
I feel like Mr. 3rd place again.
So, how did you do last time we were here?
I think I got 4th place. Not 3rd place again. Yeah, I got 3rd.
Okay, right on the cusp of breaking that grand finals top place. So how do you feel about this game? What does this game mean to you as far as like other fighting games or whatever?
This one, in a long time, like it's just fun. Like it doesn't feel like a chore to practice. It doesn't feel like a chore to play. I think like Bates kind of said it best also. It really feels like it's not really about frame down and stuff. It's really just you one-on-one, knowing your matchups, and even more so just kind of knowing and getting into the head of your opponent. And I can say that more than any other fighting game right now. It's really just fun, just kind of like playing your opponent. So that's what kind of drew me back into it.
And who were some of the obviously you're out now, but like who were some of the hardest opponents that you fought today, and who were you hoping to fight? What are your aspirations for competitive Sam Show in this area?
I want to take Bates and Payne by then.
2 roommates, they be cheating, playing offline. Thank you so much for playing. Thanks for coming. All right, now back to the desk.
All right, guys. That was the thoughts and the mind of Ace Uno, Ace Prime. Congratulations on getting 3rd place for him. Thanks for making the Macon squad for coming all the way out here to some Access Replay to play some Sam Show. That just shows how much this game means to that community, and we do appreciate their support for coming all the way out here to Access. But we got over that. We are going to get into our grand finale, the creme de la creme, the final we have one more set of Sam Show.
We got one more interview.
We got another interview.
Yes.
Another.
Before we head into that grand finals, we're going to get a word from the man sitting in winner's side grands. Payne Bot, how are you feeling?
I feel like I'm really happy because we had a really good turnout today. And I'm mostly just thankful that we had the turnout we did.
So I hear tell that you're like the grandfather, bringing all these people together to play Sam Show, ushering them in. How has that journey been?
You know, it's been good. I've traveled a lot. When Samurai Shodown came out, I made it a mission to make sure I went all around the states, around Georgia, just to see who wants to play and who wants to talk. Samurai Shodown's relatively small, but, you know, if you put the work in, then you can make a strong community, and that's what we see here today. So, to me, it's been a great journey, and just to see, even if Samurai Shodown doesn't make it next year, or, you know, how EVO goes, or all that stuff, it was good just to have this night. This night, to me, I couldn't ask for anything more than that.
Okay. So how do you feel about this game in general as opposed to other fighting games? I've been asking everybody.
This game is, when people say it's mostly neutral, it is and it isn't, because some characters break that, but it is mostly neutral. So playing this game, people that were talking about wanting to play neutral and they're not here no more, it's probably because they didn't really want to play neutral no more. So, you know, it's been fun being able to play a neutral-based game that doesn't really focus so much on Oki. Obviously, there is mix-ups and stuff, but I like the interchange. I like the back and forth of neutral way more than getting knocked down and dying immediately, and then that's the end of the game, and I have to pack it up. So I put a lot of effort into this game to make sure that when I play my opponents, I have a really good time, and we both have an understanding why we both lost. So to me, it's been great.
Okay, awesome. So now you're going up against Bates, your roommate. How do you feel about that?
I feel bad for him, but not because he's so good, but I play these characters that just take a shit on his character, and he's been forced to pick characters that aren't Genjiro, just because the shit sucks, and it doesn't help that his character is worse now than it was before. So I feel bad because if this is a different timeline and I wasn't playing fucking Tam Tam or like Charlotte or whatever, then he probably would just bop me up like it's nothing. But sadly, this is the world we live in, and I fucking picked the fucking goddamn characters that he hates, and he's picking the character that struggles. So everyone should just be impressed with his ass because the way he plays with Genjo is insane. This is the reason why no one picks Genjo no more. He's amazing.
All right, we're going to get to the desk and shortly to the boppening. Back to you guys.
And with that, with both of our interviews, that sets the stage for our grand finals. Painbot working out of winner's bracket. Only going to need 3 games to be the champion of A-Town Tidings. However, his roommate, Big Bates, is going to need 6. He's going to need 6.
A tall order, not out of the realm of possibility. These two have a storied rivalry, countless grand finals that these two have been in. Pretty much almost any Sam Show tournament you can see here in Georgia. You will see these two gentlemen if they are in attendance. Painbot versus Big Bates, the tale of the tape. Roommates. These guys are very passionate about their game. They got even a little emotional that, you know, that so much support has came in, and a lot of players, even new players that for the first time that we've been seeing, managed to pick up and play some Sam Show, and we'll see what we have in store. Obviously, I think Painbot more likely is going to go for Tam Tam. He's been rocking it. Haven't not seen the Hamaru as of yet today. Bates, Genjiro, maybe some Jubei down the road. We'll see. But these two are so comfortable with playing with each other. They adapt to each other's styles. They even go back and forth as far as sets goes for that. But I think Painbot may have the higher kill count.
Yes. So if they switch characters, the way it's going to work like this, all right? Painbot's going to start with Tam Tam, and the question is going to be: is Bates going to play with his pride and play with Gendro, or is he going to try to take the easier road and go to Jubei? If he goes to Jubei, the question would be: does Painbot need and have an answer to that? But if they stay with this matchup right here, Tam Tam versus Gendro, this is really in Painbot's favor. Again, this is why Painbot went back to Tam Tam. Because he lost a game. It was actually to his Jubei, to Bates' Jubei. But when Bates lost with Jubei, he tried with Gendro. He said it was harder, didn't have an answer for it. So this is like the pivotal point right here between the two on the character select screen. Painbot has the stronger firepower, right? And the question is Bates going to be able to find an answer with his character, or is he going to just at some point in time have to go to another one? He's still trying with the Gendro because he believes he can do it, but it's been rough for him.
It's a very tall order, yo. Very tall order, especially when you play against somebody so much and you guys study together and work together. You know each other's habits. You know their tendencies. You know how to possibly take advantage of their weaknesses. You know their said weaknesses because you discussed it with the person you're training with. So we'll see if that's the tail of the tape here. Nah, Yamana. All right,
and that's after throwing so many deflects and not finding anything, meaning there can't be anything in the street I can cross and get my command throw. But the calm again before the next storm.
All right. So we're just playing that slow, methodical pacing here.
And as questionable as this looks, as a lot of people would ask why Bates is walking himself into the corner. You have to understand that Bates is a firm believer that Gendro should want to play out of the corner, should be very comfortable playing out of the corner. So he has no problem with his back to the wall. Now, he's got nickeled and dimed a little bit to the point of where he lost the lead, but, I mean, it could have been worse up until now. Miscue from Painbot, though, gives Bates a pretty big chance. Back thrown to a DP, and he's back dashing? Not yet.
What? Okay. Chasing it down.
Oh! He just lost a round from that.
Are they mimicking?
He lost the entire round from that.
Wow. All right.
And
Takes advantage of that.
He was it's so sad because he was so sure that he had the depth for the conversion, but again, just a little bit of slop. Good reaction.
Yeah. No one tried to parry. Yeah, that's just something that you have to be trained against there.
And I like what Painbot's actually doing in the corner. So, like, there's no hiding the fact that Bates likes to and is willing to deflect. But Painbot is not deterred. He is not afraid to poke at him, but he's just checking him with light. So, like, he's keeping him pinned in the corner, but still giving him a reason to try to deflect and lose life every time.
All right, both players just a little content in that corner. Interesting, methodical play there from Bates. Like you said, likes to back himself into the corner. I kind of understand the reasoning behind it, simply because you have to play at that conditioned level, yo.
If he's sitting back there, I would like him to get some just blocks, and haven't been really good over there. And he needs them right now because he doesn't have a lot of life, and he's not going to get a round 3 unless he wins this. Which, I mean, it's looking really good right now. Don't get me wrong. But it's getting kind of questionable. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Overhead.
Ooh! The awareness.
The fadeaway Rage DP does get stronger with Rage, too.
Stance break.
Yep. All right. Nice.
I'm actually surprised that Painbot didn't burst that. And I'm surprised because he's...
Oh, my God.
It gets the time to pick it up. But I'm surprised he didn't burst that because in his school of thought, in the winning round or the losing round, like round 3 specifically, he really is adamant about if you were going to get weapon flipped, you burst to keep it. So to lose all that life just to try to get it back was really odd to see.
Still sitting on resources here.
And the only thing we really have to worry about is the burst. I mean, Bates offensively using his pain bot in response because he's not going to get another chance. But yeah, 2B.
Yep, 2B.
I was going to say, even though we've seen it earlier, it'll be the planets aligning for us to find another chance for Painbot to throw another Tam SSM. Because, again, he doesn't get it from deflect. He doesn't get it from whiff DPs. It's really specific when he gets it.
Bakagak runs up DP, yo. Yep.
Pretty correct response for that distance. That was a really deep slide. He was looking for him to try to jump out or backdash away.
Yeah.
Possibly a dodge as well, since the dodge is not the most active thing ever. And he checked the unblockable there. Or he just checked for anything behind the card. It wasn't specifically an unblockable, but just any nonsense that could come from behind it.
Runs up heavy C.
Can there be any other C's? Got him.
Bakagak.
A weapon flip.
Weapon flip. Okay. No SSM.
I like the choice because you do it. If you use the SSM, sure you win the round, but you don't have the threat in the next round.
Yeah.
You do the weapon flip, you're going to get that back.
All right. Bates puts another round on the board here.
And again, because of his choice, he still has the SSM to threaten with. He's going to get another rage at some point in time. So has his burst. Still looking good.
Yep. Which each deflect, you build to meter, yo. Yep. You just want to sitting back, so content with just blocking and getting that meter, yo. Just defending.
And because Painbot's feeding it away to him, I will not be surprised if Bates gets 3, possibly 4 rages throughout the set if this goes in round 3. Oh, that's
wow.
So he goes for the record. Painbot is paying attention and he sees it. But because of how slow he is and because there's dead spots on Tam's buttons, he lets him out of the corner. Still gets to pick up the spare with a nice, juicy C. But speaking of C's, over the top.
All right, there you go. Get to play in that corner game again.
Oh, but it's looking kind of scary because his rage just ran out. Now he's got to hold down the block. Ooh! He threw the lure into the water, baited him in by whiffing the button, and was so sure that he was going to try to put his mitts on him. Nice dodge from Bates to go up 2-0 against Painbot. I get this feeling, like the look on his face. Did we go to characters? We didn't go to characters.
No. There's no characters yet.
If he loses this third game, if he loses it 3-0, I will not be horribly surprised if Painbot thinks about changing characters.
Possibly might see some Hamaru.
Oh, he's got a bunch of characters.
He got a bunch of characters. Yeah, some Basara.
He's got Charlotte. Yeah. He's got I think he did play a little bit of Kazuki.
He got some Jubei too as well.
It's not going to go directly to Hamaru. He's technically got an Earthquake.
Huh?
He ain't really got an Earthquake.
No.
Yeah, Bates' house over there on the right side.
He is stuck. He is comfortable playing at this position.
DP. And it was just a light DP, so it could have been
the
tough.
Run up grab. Yo, Bates is in the head right now.
He's going to get a punish on him.
Yep, punish. Yep. Manami Genjiro.
For all the times that Painbot has won, is this Bates' day? Holding the weapon flip. Yes, taking the setup again. But he took the light one, didn't push him all the way off of it. That could have been so much more.
Yep, the fade away.
Nice, denies the overhead. The big juicy 2C. Jump C again, hitting all the heavy buttons, backdashing away.
Right, I'll take your corner, yo. Oh, still alive here.
And that's so big. Even though he gave Bates his corner, he was trying to run away. Can't get away from the regular throw, bursting so he doesn't lose his weapon right now. Ooh, yes! The best response you could possibly have for a 2C. Just a good old Eason.
The classic.
This round looks pretty hard for Painbot because again he lost a lot of his firepower. Doesn't have a weapon flips. Not gonna have a Eason. only has like an errant SSM to throw out there. I kind of wonder if he can get it over like the startup of a card. But again, it would have to be a read. No way he does that on reaction.
Yeah. I know when I played him, he used to do that a lot on my Alpha Blade. Anytime I did Alpha Blade or Dog. Buff Galford, by the way. All right. Let's see.
Get good.
Yeah. Oh.
Got him.
Oh. Savage. All right. So, keeps it contained into the corner here.
Trying to see what's on his mind.
Yep,
We've barely done any
down.
damage, and we're halfway through the round. Such a quiet round 3 here. Could potentially be the reset. Ooh, he had the right idea. It was a little too early.
Yeah. All right. It's knocked down.
Oh, he didn't think he'd go all the way down to the 3-piece. There it is. What did I say? The call on the card. This man sees into the future. He's a fortune teller.
Is he alive, though?
Yes, he's alive.
Yes, he is alive.
And it's going to be really hard for Bates to pull this back.
What?
But if Paintbot's going to run into the corner.
DP has the rage.
Ooh.
Activates. Weapon flip.
It's not enough for the lead, though.
Oh. All right, it's off stage now.
And more importantly, the clock stops. So he's just waiting to pick the spot against Paintbot. Not enough to take it, but he has the lead. Oh! But Paintbot still has to go in. He's not going to get his weapon. He's not going to get his weapon.
He's definitely not getting the weapon, yeah. He has to do something. He has to make some kind of action. Time is going down.
Time was not going down until the rage ended.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, gets it. Gets a call out. 2 seconds. Oh! Break dances on him.
He set that up so well. Like, that's one of the dangerous things about running into Tam Tam, because his backdash looks like the startup of the sweep special, right? So you were thinking that he's wanting to get to his weapon, but he can't even pick his weapon up in time anyway. It was just a setup.
All right, run a command grab here. All right.
Really?
Nice.
I mean, it is his turn, but just to have the reaction for that. Speaking of reactions, deflect 2C.
All right, fade away, jump C.
And it was a spacing where Bates couldn't really do anything about it. Fade away again.
Oh, run up, grab, yo.
And it's such a slow run. But just kind of shows that Bates is a little scared because he had no response to it. No button, no backdash.
Again, yeah. Oh, what?
Yeah,
They put air. Try to 2C it again. Break dances on him one more time, please.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Duck King.
Bates has lost so much momentum from that one round. Like,
all right.
Getting the confidence back. Walking all the way in and getting his throw. And I wonder what the blocks were about. Because it's not like Tam Tam really has a DP or anything, so he didn't have to do anything delayed.
Ooga booga. All right. Back up here. Again. All right, let's play this.
Paintbot's being really brave doing all that dancing in front of Bates' face, but Bates just doesn't do anything with his rage. Going to see how much he can get done in 30 seconds on his own.
Content to stay in that corner here. Interesting. Okay.
Bates is just picking his time before he's going to run wild. And he still has a good amount of time. And he can stop the clock. So it's not the worst so far. I'm surprised that he was able to stuff something with the 2C, but that'll do wonders for him. A solid hit, and he'll take the lead. Frontside right to DP.
Tried it, yeah.
That's actually really calculated when I think about it, because it wasn't going to be a solid hit that was going to take it away. Don't know about the eSIM, though.
Yeah. Bates was doing so well. Had the gas in the tank, but is the gas running out?
It's looking like it.
It's looking like it. We may be running on fumes here. 2-2. Not at the realm of possibility. Could potentially get a reset. We could have some Mel or Sam show on the stage for you guys.
His timing's starting to get really off, because the last time I saw him backdash over the skull, I was thinking he was doing it on purpose, but he's looking for his just blocks, and his timing is not there. He's not firing on all cylinders. Oof. Excuse me. Excuse me. He told me otherwise. Woken ready. Yes, over the top. Doesn't get the deep. I get the idea. Like, I understand the thought behind it. It's just so risky.
Right.
But he's still sticking to his plans.
Oh, wow.
Grabbed him out of the button. That's so huge for him, too, since he got the weapon flip. Pushing him all the way.
Good blocks.
Not all the way. Yes, that's one of the things you can do against it. The grasp? But he can't get there in time.
Yo, they both fighting over the weapons, yo. He's got that just hit button him to death. Yeah.
Wow. This is going to be so much if Paintbot takes around with this. Because he doesn't even need to pick it up anymore. He'll do it.
Oh,
the
chips?
That's devastating.
Yo. Paintbot potentially. Oh, my God. Potentially on set point, tournament point here at ATL Tidings. +2 on block.
2C.
2C. All right. Shows the Gambit card here. Go for
And I like the quick adjustment. Saw that his 2C got stuff, so since there's still buttons getting pressed. It's okay.
Is it?
I mean,
is it?
Yeah, he got some damage from it, so he got the round from it, so I'm pretty sure it's good.
Okay. If you say.
Didn't want to lose 1 minute from it.
Bakaga. Fade away.
Yeah, Bates is playing more active, more foregoing. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, he's playing more preemptive. And instead of, like, waiting for Paintbot to sit, he's trying to tell Paintbot what he's going to do. Over the top again. Oh, but he doesn't get anything on a stance break. That's the first time he's blocked the stance break the entire set, and he wasn't ready for it. And it's so big that he let that go because that's the entire tournament. Paintbot, weathering the storm, was down 0-2, is able to climb his way back and take A-Town Tidings 3-2.
What an amazing set between both of those players. Nothing to sneeze at. Congratulations to Paintbot for winning ATL Tidings. Big Bates closing it out in second. Ace Uno, Ace Prime in third. And we are congratulations to all competitors. And looks like we're going to get our top, looks like all the competitors going up there, maybe getting ready to get some ceremonies going, gathering the players here. We may have some goods in not just those 3 medals that we saw. There may be some goods, but we're going to get our top 8 up on there, and we're going to switch over to them in a few moments. But for those who are tuning in, this event will be archived for your viewing pleasure. If you're just tuning in and you managed to miss the beginning of the Sam Show event, do not worry. We got you covered. We will have that footage archived and up for you. And with that being said, let's go to our top 8 award ceremony for Sam Show.
I mean, did all that introduction, we're back to us.
Huh? Hey, technology does that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yo. But, yeah, they're gathering.
They're on the PS4.
Yeah. Did you want the shirts too, right? That's for the. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we already showed the shirts.
I mean, if you were watching the stream, you would have seen it.
Yep. Nani. Wow. All right, so we are going to go to our top 8 ceremonies here for you guys. Take it away.
Yeah, you act like you run stuff here. There we go.
I do.
A-Town Tidings at +2 on block. All right. The Paintbot, how do you feel right now getting first place at this tournament and taking out your roommate?
It feels good. But honestly, a lot of the matches on the way to the top, they were so close. It was almost a shame they weren't streamed. But I'm really happy.
Yeah, that he almost reset you. How did that feel?
This guy is a genius. No one knows how hard Bates works. That matchup is terrible. The fact that Bates got this far, Bates had no good matchups. He coming in, I knew he was going to beat the heck out of me. I knew it. And so I took the first 2 games to really pay attention, and I readjusted. But Bates is so damn scary. Like, he's a ridiculous, like, Samurai Shodown player.
Yeah, and Bates, you had a really crazy path too because Ace put you in losers early, and you, yeah, you were put into losers early on in the tournament by Ace Uno, and you had to work so hard to get all the way back there and take him and get the rerun. How did that feel?
I got to play a lot of matches. That was fun. But yeah, Ace, he played really well. I made a lot of mistakes, and after I lost that match, I decided, all right, I need to focus, I need to lock down, and I need to just play solid. So I focused more on like my strategy, and rather than trying to play reactionary, I played more strategic, and it worked out, and it helped me through losers. So
I think it was great gameplay here today. So again, we are going to go back here right before handing out the medals to Painbot. So is there anything that you want to say out there to the people watching?
I'll probably be there soon. Wherever you're at, if you're playing Samurai Shodown, I'll probably end up going around there sometime. As long as SNK don't fuck it up.
All right, let's get this medal up.
All right. So in third place, we have, you get another medal. Wow. So he was the winner of our ugly Christmas sweater contest. For those who didn't know, you get the bronze reindeer here. I know. And in second place, I'm trying to put it over your glasses. We have Bates, and in first place, the Painbot.
Do you have enough for top 4? Can you share us to like top 4 and then the rest of the stuff?
And then we have a couple, SNK was kind enough to give us some stuff for the tournament for sponsoring it. And each person gets to pick something out from what they sent us. Bruh, I wish. There's the one.
All right, I'll just pick the terror. He's the main character. He's the main character. What the hell? I'm saying a smash.
SNK, what have you done to us?
which one's an extra large?
That's extra large, or the black one's an extra large?
What has SNK done to us? Man? Oh, that's cool. Maybe you want the main character on the shirt?
We're going on strike.
Yeah, I'm going on strike.
Show it to me.
Hey.
Can I take something for Jesus?
Well, I live with them.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he's my roommate.
Really? So
Yeah.
You guys live like 5 minutes from us.
Yeah.
Oh, you're supposed
Yeah.
to hang out.
Yeah. I can take, if Jesus, I missed the, like, placing. What did Jesus end up getting? Because that was when I stepped out.
You got 4th place?
If nobody else wears a medium that's here, though, I can take the medium to him. I know he wears, okay. So Jesus gets the medium. Yo, congrats on making it out today, dude. I'm glad you made it.
Always.
Do you fit it?
Yeah. I'll play with mine. Thank you. Thanks, sis. Can we get on the camera, please? All right, thank you. Want to wrap this up?
All right, everyone. I just want to give a shout out, even though one of them is behind the camera, to Data FGC here for letting me be a part of helping them with this event and doing the A-Town Tidings part and bringing some festive cheer to the Georgia FGC this December, as well as thanking SNK for providing us with a lot of cool stuff for the esports support program. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it so much. And we had a really good time today. So until next time, Merry Festivus.